Hi everyone, I'm Lily. I'm 7. Today I'm going to read a story. The title of this story is Rani's Gift. Rani and her twin brother Manu were fighting. It started when Manu snuck into Rani's room and read her private journal. When Rani returned, Manu made fun of her. He read a line from her journal out loud, emitting her voice. "Oh, I love the beautiful flowers that sit alone in our garden," he said. "Manu!" Rani yelled, angry. Rani decided to get back at him. Early the next morning, Manu was asleep in bed. Rani crept into his room with a glass of cold water and splashed it in his face. "Ah! How could you do that?" Manu yelled and chased after Rani. She ran into her room and locked the door. That night after dinner, Rani went into the kitchen to talk with her mother. "Mom," Rani said, looking at the ground, "I am so mad at Manu. He's always picking on me and spying on my private things," she said. "I hate him." Mom put down the dishcloth and dried her hands on the towel. "Rani, I know you two get mad at each other," Mom said, "but you do not hate him. He has been with you since you were born. He will always be someone you can count on." Mom kissed Rani on her forehead. "Rani, you know that Rocky is in 2 days," she said. "Why don't you make amends with your brother then?" Rani sat at the counter for a moment. She didn't want to fight with Manu anymore. She was tired of it. She thought about Rocky, the holiday for brother and sister. This is when the sister tied a Rocky thread around her brother's wrist. The brother gives the sister a small gift. Rani smiled. Her mom was right. She knew she had to make Manu the best Rocky that she could. She spent the next 2 days designing and making the Rocky. She found the coolest bead, the nicest thread, and some really neat paper. She knew Manu would love it. Mom and Dad were in the family's living room. On the day of Rocky, Rani and Manu came down the hallway. They stood in front of their parents. "Manu, I'm sorry for how I have been acting," Rani said. "You are my brother. I know I can count on you forever." She took the Rocky she had made from behind her back. She tied it around her brother's wrist. She looked at Mom. Mom smiled back, wiping a tear from her eye. "Rani, I'm sorry too," Manu said. "I know that the sister is a friend who will always be there, and I'll be there for you too." He took a small package out from behind his back and gave it to his sister. She unwrapped the gift. It was a new journey. The pages were rimmed in gold. The soft cover had her name on it. There was a small pink lock keeping it closed. Manu looked at his parents and smiled. The twins then fed each other sweets. Their parents clapped. All of the bad feeling had gone away, and Manu and Rani knew they could always count on each other. The end. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.